Hi, everybody. So it's such a nice day out today. I thought I'd go lock myself in the garage and sand. So there we go. It's a nice, beautiful day. Took the last couple days. Got some staining done on the house, so it looks a little better. And today was nice. So obviously I've got to go lock myself in a freaking room and sand. So I'm probably going to end up spraying another coat of the polyester, just because as I've sanded down, not this up here is fine, but there's one or two little spots, and it's just easier to spray a coat of polyester than try to build it up with Bondo. And then I catch stuff you don't see. So the things, dry mouth, the things you don't see that look good if you haven't been taught how to do this stuff is if you look at a door that's been sprayed in polyester primer, it looks straight and it actually feels straight. And y'all saw in the past videos where I did everything, so it was straight. I even boarded it. But when you inevitably, when you are sanding and sandpaper gets wore down, your tendency is to press hard. And then when you do that, you're putting waves in whatever you're sanding. So just remember, I mean, you can do that when you're doing Bondo and polyester, but the finer you get, you have to go through more paper because you want it to cut really nice without putting pressure on it and putting that wave in there. And one trick I learned years ago was I'll actually take a paint stick, and if I've got to get into some tight places, the board is too wide. Let me grab one here. The board is too wide, so see how you're not touching? Now you can do this back and forth, but you're only hitting the edge. And if you'll get something smaller and get this in here, then when you, and also at the same time, you can bend a paint stick. See paint stick? Bend. Then you can really lay it across these areas right here. So you can bend it to hit that and then roll it up, and it leaves, you can see the marks, and it leaves a nice no low spot. But here's what I wanted to show you, and I'll make this quick. Even as much as I sanded this and it feels smooth, your eyesight's, well, I would say your eyesight's better, but as you get finer, you'll find that you'll close your eyes. It's always like that funny sticker you saw where, you know, that look you have when you're behind the motor and can't see anything, but you can feel it, that kind of look. So this was smooth trunk lid, but you'll see that as I start blocking it with the longboard, you can see that dark spots, those are low spots. And it's so low, you really can't even feel it. So that's the whole reason for the block. It starts out nice, smooth looking. This is actually 80 grit that I use on here because, and good sharp paper, and it will take it down fast. And all I've done is like 2, 3, 4, 5 swipes across here, and I can see my low spots. And the reason it helps to see them, obviously, you can feel them, but these are so low, I mean, I can't even feel that. There's nothing there. And if I sand it like I did over here, no low spots. I mean, look right in here. So I can sand that a little more and they all go away. I can sand this, which I'm going to, because I put enough coats on there to look. And I know that'll sand out. And actually, as bad as this looks, that's just one, you can tell that's just one swipe of this longboard across there, like that. And it's just showing me little waves. And some of this, like I had explained before, when you're putting paint on so thick and spraying, if it's not a good pattern, then or right on your overlap, so I spray pattern here, and then I hit here. Well, this is going to be twice as thick as this. And you'll see that, you'll see those lines. See, you can kind of see them across there. And the same thing will happen with paint. You know, I mean, you can spend frickin' hours. Guys have called it polyurethane wave or some kind of weird stuff. But again, that's the reason to do a really good sharp paper block is when you're laying your clear, if you just don't have I mean, even if you've got a frickin' perfect pattern, you can put it on there and walk away from it, and it's so glossy, it'll look great. But to get that ultimate show polish finish, you block that down, and you're actually taking out some of those waves where you had basically too much clear, and it'll stripe. And guys that have done candy, you absolutely know. You got to back that off, and a whole different animal. Research that one if you want to. But that's how you get stripes. Same thing with metallic. That's how you get tiger stripes. So laying this stuff down, again, that's the importance of the blocking. And it'll knock those caps off there. This trunk lid may not even need any more polyester. Just because I put enough on there. But like I say, I'm kind of anal about shit sometimes, so, and most car builders are, so I'll probably put another coat on there anyway. But then I might hit it just twice with 80, and then I jump to 120, 180 real quick. I'll finish up with 180, and then I spray my urethane primer, which is the waterproof stuff. So anyway, that's it. I just wanted to show you that real quick, and I'm getting back to work.